Introduction to the Essential Graphics panel in Adobe Premiere Pro 2019. The Essential Graphics panel allows us to quickly create and manage titles and motion graphics directly into the program monitor of Premiere Pro. To proceed with the creation of our elements, we first select the graphics workspace under the Window menu. This will rearrange our layout, opening the Essential Graphics panel on the right side of the screen, and will also conveniently bring the Tools panel next to the program monitor for an easy access. On the Tools panel, we have the Type tool and the Pen tool, very much like we do in Photoshop or After Effects. You can also open the Essential Graphics panel via Window Essential Graphics if you want to arrange your own workspace. The Essential Graphics panel is divided into two tabs. The first one, Browse, allows us to navigate through the motion graphics template. Each template is represented by a nice preview. These templates can be created in Premiere Pro or After Effects, and they can be imported and exported for local use or uploaded to the Creative Cloud. To use one, we simply drag and drop it to the timeline. Once we select it, Premiere Pro will switch to the second tab, the Edit tab, and from here we can edit the text directly into the program monitor using the Type tool. If we desire to create elements from scratch, we can do so using the Edit tab. The Essential Graphics panel allows us to create three different types of layers: text layers, shape layers, and clip layers. Elements created via the Essential Graphics panel will be incorporated in a graphic clip into the timeline. This graphic clip will be created at the playhead position, and Premiere Pro will automatically select this clip for us, so every new element we design will be added to the same graphic clip. If we want to create a separate element, we just need to unselect the current graphic clip, and Premiere Pro will create a new one for us. Now let's have a look at the different layers type individually. Text layers. To create a text layer, select the Type tool from the Tools panel or select the New Layer button from the Essential Graphics panel. Once we type our text, we notice that immediately Premiere Pro shows us the layer that we just created, and every new element that we're going to create will be added to this list. Now let's customize our text. We can resize it straight from the program monitor, and we can align it using the Align and Transform panel, and we can change our font, we can change our color, we can add a stroke, and a shadow as well. To create a custom shape, we can use the Pen tool from the Tools panel. We can also use the Rectangle or Ellipse tool from either the Tools panel or from the New Layer button on the Essential Graphics panel. And again, we have the possibility to further customize our shape. Clip layers. Clip layers gives us the ability to add images or videos as layers in our graphic clips. To add one, press the New Layer button on the Essential Graphics panel and choose From File. So let's add an image. In this case, we have a nice butterfly, and we can adjust the properties straight from the program monitor. And now we have our clip layer added to our layers list. And let's add an animation as well. It could be something created in After Effects or a lower third or a 3D logo. And our video has been added to the layers list as well. So now we have 4 different elements in our graphic clip. And this gives us the opportunity to treat all the elements in our graphic clip as one. So we can decide to add a drop shadow to all the elements at once, just adding the effect to the graphic clip. So we have the 4 different layers all embedded into our graphic clip. We also have the ability to animate the layers individually. So let's quickly demonstrate this, adding a little movement to our butterfly. We can start recording the keyframes, just enabling the position always from the Essential Graphics panel, clicking on the Toggle Animation for Position button. And that's our end position. So now if we go just back into the timeline and add first keyframe, and as you can see the keyframe has been created in our Effect Controls panel, and then go back again and maybe here, go back again, and maybe we have movement here and again, and the butterfly is out. So now we have our butterfly moving in exactly. Now what we can also do to create the illusion of movement, what we can do is to keyframe the scale as well. So what we want to create is a kind of effect of movement. So okay, and we have our first keyframe created there, and then we go just a little bit back and we scale it down like so. And also, since this is just a single clip, what we can do is just add a cross dissolve in and out, and this is our final result. Okay, nice. So this just gives you an idea on what is possible to create with the Essential Graphics panel in Premiere Pro 2019. We have a nice animation, we have 4 different elements just in one single clip. We have the text element, the shape layer, the clip as single image, and the clip layer as actual animation, and everything working from the same graphic clip as single clip. And this was the introduction to the Essential Graphics panel in Premiere Pro 2019. I am Giovanni Jody Pirrone, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial.